Hi guys, welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. So today I'm installing a replacement steering wheel. It is the carbon fiber from VQ Vortex. I'll leave the information in the video description below, as well as what tools you need. So the first thing you got to do is the first thing you need to do is disconnect your battery. Disconnect both the power and the ground, and make sure you leave it disconnected for a good 3-5 minutes. Make sure that way there's no power going through your car at all. You want to make sure that way you're going to be working with a steering wheel that has an airbag in it. You do not want that thing to somehow have power and you somehow flip it, whatever, and it blows up in your face. You don't want that, so please be careful doing this. You're doing this at your own risk. I'm not a professional, but I'm mechanically inclined and can figure it out fairly easily. So the first thing is underneath the side of the steering wheel. It's towards the bottom. You have two spots where you just pop these little covers off. There's two of them, if it'll focus. So there's two of these covers. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna need to have this T30 security, specifically security because it has this space in the middle of it, and you're gonna need that. So I've already been forewarned that it is these two bolts are really Loctited in there. But as you can see, they're right in an awkward space. I have my pedal shifters are right kind of in the way. However, you want to make sure that your steering wheel stays aligned, because when you eventually pull this steering wheel off, you don't want the old one, the new one, going on at an angle, and then you're always going to be like not centered. So anyways, that's the first step. Disconnect your battery. Second step, pop these out, and then I'm going to remove these screws. And then once they're removed, let me actually show you the screws. So as you can see, that's the screw. There's one on each side of the steering wheel. As you can see, this is kind of in the way, so it's not going to be easy. But once you remove these screws, as you can see, they're that custom. Once you remove those, you'll be all right. Then on to the next step. All right, so here you have the screw. So you can see that is the end of it. They were actually really easy to come out. I used a screwdriver end with it. All right, so now that you have that screw, the two screws out, this will just come right out. Like I said, make sure your battery is disconnected. You're gonna have an airbag sensor as well as your audio. So, all right, so now that you pull this away, you can see there's sensors here. I mean, not sensors, but cabling. You just have to disconnect it from the side, and then there's these two, which are for the airbag deployment. So this is why you want to make sure your battery is disconnected completely before you do this, and make sure you leave it for a good 3-5 minutes before doing so. Again, don't blame me. I'm not a professional, so I'm just forewarning you. So I'm just going to disconnect these and that, and I'll be right back. So you can see here, all it is using a screwdriver and sliding it right into this side, and you're pushing these right here, you're pushing these down. Then you have, mine has two, I don't know, I've seen videos where it only has one. Mine has two for whatever reason. So you just slide this underneath. There's a little gap there that you slide it and you just pop it up, and when you pop it, it comes right out. If I can just pull that, see. So that's everything. That's just this two, and then here's your airbag. Now just set this aside because this is going to get reinstalled. That's going to get reinstalled. That's my airbag. Yeah, that could be dangerous if that blows up. Play a prank on somebody, whatever. Just don't do it. Now here's your steering wheel. There's the bolt that needs to come out. Alright, so the next thing is the center bolt that you need to get in here. 19mm extension. Now, remember when you're doing this, when you rag this off, when you wrench this off, don't take it completely off, because if you take it completely off, what's going to happen is you have to shake this loose, and a lot of people apparently shake this loose and hit themselves in the face. So you don't want to do that. So loosen it all the way up, but not completely. Take the bolt out, and then shake this, break it free, and then take it off, and like remove the rest of the bolt, and then take the steering wheel off. So that way you can see how that happens. I'm gonna go ahead and go through this part because it's not easy. It's easy if you have two people, someone to hold the wheel. I don't have that luxury, so I'm gonna show you the next part when I get to it. So I used an impact gun real quick instead of using this, but you can use this. It was really on there. I already pulled. I didn't have to pull that hard and it popped right out, so just have to remove the screw the rest of the way. And that screw right there. Obviously don't lose it. And there's also a little clip that's holding these in. I don't want to break that, so bear with me. So there's this little clip right here that holds it in. So now this is the old wheel. There's this plastic piece that you want to take this off and it goes on the new wheel. So let's do that inside. There you have it. So in order to get the backing off, there's two little push these out, and then be careful pulling it out. There's you don't see the slots, but when you pull it off, just be careful. There's two little push things. So if you push the two in, this one, they broke it off. See, they broke one off. But if you look, there's these pegs. There are these pegs. They broke one off of those as well because they damaged it bringing it out, but who cares? It's the old one. So that's that. You just pull off the one from yours, slide it on there, and you're good as new. I know I have it wrapped. I don't want to damage it with anything putting it back on. So see you in a minute. Alright, so now just repeat the steps you did to take it off to put it back on. So obviously bolt goes back in, slide this in, it's in there all the way. Try to make sure that you don't turn the wheel to the right or the left. You want to make sure it stays centered, that way you don't screw it up. But I mean, if you can't reverse what you just did, you probably shouldn't be working on cars, but that's just my opinion. So in reverse order. Next, obviously you want to connect mine have yellow and orange, so you want to connect those and then slide this back in. Once that's done, slide this in. Once that's in, just the two bolts go back in and then put the covers back on and you're done. So it's that easy. It's not hard. Let me show you the finished product here in a second. Check it out. Oh yeah. Flat bottom carbon fiber steering wheel. Oh, yeah. Carbon fiber pedal shifters and a lot of other carbon fiber. Oh yeah. Carbon fiber steering wheel, flat bottom, nice leather. It's got the red stitching, which my carbon fiber GTR shifter that's coming in is going to have the red stitching with the leather with the carbon fiber. Yeah, I'm getting a GTR shifter. Carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber pedal shifters, gauge pod, all this carbon fiber. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. And then my doors. So it's a lot. As I sit awkwardly in my vehicle just to do this video, again, thank you for watching. If you like my video, comment below. I love to always improve. If the steps helped or not, please, I'd like to know that they helped you. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and maybe watch one of the other videos. I'm starting to do installs now. I never got the chance to do that before with all the other things that I've installed in this car, which is quite a bit. So hopefully this helped you. And what else would you like me to see? I mean, what else would you like to see? I still have some neon lights to install inside the car. I had the underbody done. I just need to install the interior and then do a video of how the lights work in that, how I installed it and all that. That'll be coming hopefully sometime in the next week or so. Depends on the weather and that. So again, thank you for watching and take care.